Hi, we can discuss reactive form with validation in Angular. So go to Visual Studio and I have prepared basic HTML design reactive form. So you have defined form group. You can define user form. User form is connected with form elements in the controls. You have defined ng submit event. Add user. Form group is not non-property of form. So you have include reactive form modules in app module, TS page, reactive form module. Error is gone. One error is gone. You can define user form on TS page, form group. Second error is gone. One error is you can define add user method on TS page. You have checked the values of user form with the help of add user method. Console.log this dot user form. Now if you use any reactive form, you can define all controls with the form control name properties for binding the all values with form group. So you can define form control name like name, email, password, confirm password, mobile number, department, gender, and last is address. Now these form controls you can use initialize the values with the help of form groups. Form group defining with the help of form builders. You can define object of form builder. Form builder contain the array of form group. Form group initialize in ng-init method with the help of form builder. This dot user form equal to this dot fb form builder dot group. Group contains the form array. This group method contains the form group. You can define form control name like name colon. This is the array property. First is initialize value. Default value will be passed with the help of user array. And second is validator. Suppose you have validators. First is validation required. You have passed. You can check. Open the inspect element. Go to console. Cannot bind with controls with name, email. You can bind other controls. bind email, password, mobile, gender, address, department, address. Last one is confirm password. I have not required gender validation. You can default selected gender is male. You can pass the value for 1 for male and 0 for female. You can pass the default value is 1. Then gender will be bind up with default values male. Second is department, by default value is 0 for selected. So you have passed the value default values. Department is selected, select option. Now you can check the validation. Suppose you have passed the name, email ID. You can click to submit. Form status is invalid. You can check the name. You have not passed the name, so status is invalid and required error is true. So name is basically you have not passed. If you pass the value, suppose you have DV coding, entered, submit, you can check again. Controls, name control, value status is valid and error is null. So you have passed to the value, other values, email ID, password. But if not pass the values, you can show the message, please enter name. So you have to use validations message and showing. You can type span tag, please enter name. Class is error block. Error block I have defined red color. So you have passed the value, please enter name. This message by default is enabled. You can check it, please enter name. But this message will be showing when you have to enter any touched control on name. Then message will be showing, otherwise message will be hide. So you have to check the conditions. ngif structural directive, you can check it. User form dot get control name is name. You can check the touched properties and also invalid properties. User form dot get name dot invalid. You can check both values, touched and invalid, then message will be showing. You can check message will be hide. If you click enter, then message will be coming, please enter name. So you have to record and you have to type message will be going. So validation message is working for name. Same as email ID, password, confirm password, mobile, department also applied all the validations. So you have to check but one is thing user form dot get name also containing the more code you can type. So you have to define get methods for username. So Angular has provided getter methods properties get name. You can define this dot user form dot get name as form control. You can use name return. You can use name for changing the code. This you can check validation is proper working. Please enter name. You can type message is gone. So I have applied all validation. Required validation will be pass all controls email. You have to define all getter methods for all controls. Email password confirm password address gender department last is mobile number. So I have to define all getter methods. You can use HTML page for validation. Email dot text email dot valid. Please enter email. Please select department. I have not required gender validation because I have not passed. Last is address. I have passed all validations. You can check. Yes, all validation working is perfect. Now you can check the values. Suppose you have passed to the dvcoding, email dvcoding@gmail.com, password 12345678. You can type. You can check the confirm password with the matched with password. So I will later apply the validator for confirm password with matched password. Suppose you have 3455678. Now mobile number. You can select the department. You can type address Delhi. You can check all values. Click to submit. Value is address is Delhi. Confirm password, department, email ID, gender, mobile number, dvcoding, name and password. Now one validation is missing. Confirm password with the match with password. So Angular has not provided any default validation for confirm password with match password. So you have to define custom confirm password validation. You can define a method match confirm password validation. This method contains the form control fc form control. If fc dot value, form control is the value of confirm password. So you can define, you can get the value fc dot value not equal to blank and fc dot parent is form group. You can get the value of password dot value so fc dot value not equal to password value, then will be written JSON password not matched colon true, else return null. If you define any custom validators, so you have return type is validators or null value. You can call confirm password validation. Angular has provided multiple validation, so you have to use array comma this dot matched confirm password validators. You have to check and test it on UI. You have to check on HTML page. You can click password 526526. You can type 12345678. Please enter confirm password is working. You can type 3. Click go to confirm password. Error is coming, password not matched true. So you can check and change the message. Please password not matched with confirm password. So you can change the message also. Now you can use two types of validation message. So you have not used invalid, you have to use error, confirm password, errors. First is required. If message is required, then will be pass the message, please enter confirm password. If message is object is possibly null, so you have checked the null values also. Dot errors and you can check another message, confirm password dot errors. You can check the message which type of error required. So you have to define error message, password not matched. You can use this, double quotes is missing. So confirm password does not match. You can check both message will be coming one by one. Suppose you have password, you can enter, please enter confirm password. You can type or confirm password does not match. So both validation will be working as per the required. Now another validation message is coming with validation, please enter email. Suppose you have to type this is not valid email, so you have to pass another validation group. So you have to pass arrays, comma validators dot email. You can check both message will be working as per required. You can type enter, please enter email. So you can change also validation message for email. Email dot errors, email dot errors square bracket. You can type which type of error required. Second is valid email. So you can pass the message, please enter valid email. You can change errors message and also errors array email. You can check both validation working for email. Type please enter email. You can type please enter email. Confirm password also is working. You can type 1 2 3 4 5. You can type 1 2 3 4 5. Both validation will be working and pass the value. You can check dvcoding@gmail.com. Password is 1 2 3 4 5. You can type mobile number, select department. You can select valid department. because select is not department, so you have to apply another validation for department. So you can check the validation for department touched. Also one condition is more, department dot value equal to 0, then message will be coming invalid. You can remove invalid, that validation is working proper. Please select department. So all validation will be working as fine. So you have to use reactive form with the validation simply. So you can type values and check the values all. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Confirm password is matched. Mobile number. Select department. Address Delhi. You can type submit. All values will be coming. So you have to use these values will be inserting user in database. So simply I have used reactive form with validation. So I hope you understand how to use reactive form with validation. Thank you.